Well, good afternoon. This weekend I was reading a book and I came across this quote by Victor Hugo, and I wanted to share it with you because it is so good and so true as well. But Victor Hugo, he said that people don't lack strength, people lack will. And I thought that was so good. People lack will. Right? When we think about that word will, most of us think about willpower or forcing ourselves to do something or forcing ourselves to stay away from something like I want to lose 30 pounds, so I'm going to force myself to drink kale juice, right? or I'm going to force myself not to eat chocolate pie. But that's not what he's talking about here on will. Will is actually one of the 6 intellectual faculties of the mind that every single one of us have. And what will we're talking about is your ability to have sustained focus on one thought or one idea or one goal without being swayed by outside circumstances and conditions, without being swayed by other people's opinions or getting this shiny object syndrome where you're jumping from one thing to the next. It's having the ability to have focus on one goal, on one thought, or one idea. So if you read it in those terms, people don't lack strength, people lack focus. The ability to stay focused on what they're going after. See what I see, and I just did a 2-hour goal setting seminar last week, and I'm going to do the same goal setting seminar next week. And I shared this that most people will set a goal and then will develop a plan to reach that goal. And then, we're all excited and we get going and life happens, or we hit some kind of opposition, or we fail and fall on our face. And what most people will do is they'll take this goal and they'll shrink it down to match the plan that they're currently on. And what I'm going to suggest to you that if you have will, the ability to stay focused on this goal, if this goal is truly what you want, you will focus on that goal. And if the plan isn't working, you'll take the plan, chunk it out the window. And if that plan doesn't work, then you take it and you chunk it out the window. You keep finding a plan that will take you towards the goal. Keep your focus on the goal. So I just wanted to share that with you. Think about that. Just really think about that. People don't lack strength. People lack the ability to stay focused, singularly focused on your goal. And I want to encourage you today that I know this is January, this is the end of January, and I think I read a study that most New Year's resolutions are going by like the second week in January. I'm not talking about wants and wishes and New Year's resolutions. What do you truly want? Stay focused on that.